Hey everybody, it's Eddie J on Crypto for GrowMyBag.tv. I hope you're having a good one. Hope you didn't eat too much like I did. It will probably not be a light breakfast as it should, but it is what it is. So we're going to start off with Celsius Network. Celsius Network is going through a restructuring plan, and through the new plan, creditors might receive back about $127 million in Bitcoin or USD as a part of that restructure. What I find to be interesting is that these plans take years. Look at FTX, look at Celsius, just everybody who's failed, they've got restructuring plans. We're going to do this and we're going to do that. And it takes a bit of time to actually do all the math and ensure the right people are pegged to get the right money and blah, 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 blah. But there's another step. Also, something that I found to be interesting is the Swiss Canton, meaning the administrative part, the government, is looking into Bitcoin mining. What? Stop there. Not doing Bitcoin as a reserve, but Bitcoin mining. I wonder how long that's going to take. If it will be accelerated is what I'm pointing at. But that's just crazy. That's just great. Swiss voters approved a study on Bitcoin mining's feasibility and sustainability within the Canton, signaling growing institutional interest. I don't know what anybody else is thinking, but I'm thinking if the Swiss embrace Bitcoin like this, you couple that with the United States and where we seem to be headed with regard to crypto, wow. And then the other day I was talking, I don't know if you recall, but the other day I was talking about how, might have been yesterday, it's been a long couple of days. We're talking about how the United States changing things, right? Moving in a different direction for crypto in a positive fashion could have a ripple effect throughout the world. I also spoke about how Europe, the EU, could be moving in the opposite direction. And moving in the opposite direction now could wind up being disastrous for them. Just saying that it could be absolutely disastrous. So I'm sitting back and I'm paying attention. But wow, that could be a problem. That could really wind up being a problem. What else do we have going on? We've got 90% of Ethereum holders dancing a jig because they're in the black. Just saying. That's a big deal. That's a very big deal because I sat here and I listened to a whole bunch of people talk about how Ethereum is, not doing so well. It's trash. It's this, it's that, it's the other. And I'm just sitting back and I'm going, the numbers can't lie. Not in this case. 90% of Ethereum holders are in the black. Yeah, Ethereum is making moves and people have been sleeping on Ethereum, trashing Ethereum. And I'm just sitting back and I'm just going, do you understand some of the hottest projects out there, including Chainlink, run on Ethereum? You can't be that dumb. You can't. And I'm not talking about regular people. I'm talking about people that are YouTubers, that are, supposedly insiders, in the industry. And you're talking about how Ethereum is dead. 90% of its holders are in the black, and you're still yapping about how it's dead? Like, are you serious? Have you not been paying attention to what's going on? Yeah, I don't think I'll be listening to you anymore. I'm just saying, you get to a point where you're just looking at everybody and you're saying to yourself, do you actually know what you're talking about? I tell my community all the time, I tell you guys, everybody's a rock star when the market's going up. Everybody's a rock star when the market's going up. But is anybody talking to you about how to invest so you're prepared when the market goes down? And here's what's really getting me is, how are you going to tell your people, tell your viewers, your watchers, your listeners, your whatevers, that a a particular coin, the second biggest coin by market cap, on the planet, you're going to tell your people that this coin is trash. I've literally heard people say it's a dead coin, and I'm just sitting back and I'm just going, huh? If it was a dead coin, how could it be number two? Like, do you understand the contradiction there? Do you understand the projects and dApps and everything else that's going on that platform, on that chain? Be careful of who you listen to, please. When you do your own research, be careful of what they're saying. Don't just do research on a given topic. Do research on who's talking about that topic. Go deeper into what they're talking about. Right? Because some people are bandwagon reporters, bandwagon talkers. Yeah, I'm not one of those people because, I'm trying to live for my last name, not my first name. What else is going on? Binance faces a whistleblower lawsuit. I think I touched on this last week. There is a whistleblower, and they're saying that Binance definitely uses, they're saying, allegedly, that Binance uses retaliatory tactics as well as bribery as a part of normal business. And there you go. And you sit there and you wonder why people, think about things. I'm telling people, I don't know if that's true or not. I really don't know if that's true or not. But it's a lawsuit that they don't need to have, and, I'll be paying attention to it. Do I think that is going to damage Binance from a monetary perspective? No, not at all. Not at all. It's the biggest centralized exchange in the world. Like by far. They're like 2 or 3 times the size of the next largest, which arguably could be Bybit or Coinbase, one of the two, whichever one you happen to be looking at. I think it's like that. Yeah, they're far in first place. I don't think it's going to hurt them. I think that all companies, when they reach a certain size, sometimes they have to deal with things. And Binance, if this is true, Binance will have to deal with this. Now, something else that caught my attention, because it might actually wind up happening here in the United States, is Hong Kong is looking to remove capital gains from sophisticated investors, meaning institutions and high net worth individuals. So that means everybody else would still have to pay capital gains. I can definitely see something like that happening in the United States. They're already talking about, what is there some kind of a sophisticated investor test you can take, or some other kind of thing that proves you're a sophisticated investor. Maybe, but is that fair to the masses? Why not just get rid of capital gains for crypto? Period, and not just sophisticated investors. What does that even mean? And of those institutional investors and high net worth individuals, which one of them actually know crypto enough to be able to say they are actually sophisticated investors, that they know how to do the research? Oh, because they know this space? They know like stocks, bonds, options, that kind of thing? That does not necessarily qualify you to doing trading over here. Not necessarily, right? Because crypto doesn't just move based on numbers. It moves based on news as well. As a matter of fact, it will move more on news than it will on numbers. Just saying. So at the end of the day, you know what I preach to you guys every single day? I know you guys get tired of it. Do your own research. Know your entries and exits, and absolutely invest deliberately. Those are the things I want you to do. Why is that? If you do your own research, you become more solid in your opinion about certain things, so that when you make an investment choice, you are well aware of what's going on. An educated guess as to whether or not this will do well or not do well. Know your entries and exits. Not just the price point that you want to get in at, but literally where are you going to buy and sell? For that particular transaction, where are you specifically going to buy and sell, and what are the options? And then the third one, invest deliberately. Yeah. The first two give you the ability for the third. That's what I want you to pay attention to, people. That's why I do this. I want my kids to be able to do exactly that. That's what I teach them. That's literally what I teach them. And that would take those 3 questions and apply them any place for investment. They apply everywhere. They apply everywhere. What else is going on? Vancouver is looking to integrate Bitcoin into their financial system. The mayor is saying, we want to be a crypto-friendly, a Bitcoin-friendly space. You have governments in the United States that are doing the same thing. One by one. Oh, you could pay for government services, like garbage pickup, water, that kind of stuff, taxes. Excuse me, with Bitcoin. I'd say what now? Yeah. Let my town do that. I'll be a Bitcoin paying fool. Like what? That's less money I have to keep in the bank to pay the taxes. Less money I have to flow through the bank. Like, oh no, that's all right. I can do it like this. It's awesome. Why? Because I'm trying to keep as little money in the bank as possible. As possible. Why? Because I stand to make more money through other investment vehicles. Banks are not paying me enough to lend them my money that they could lose. And mind you, it used to be that you were insured from to $250,000 per account. No, now it's per bank. Oh, I can do that risk on my own. I'm good. We can do it other ways. I can put my money up other places and make more money. I can put my money in a stable coin and make like what, 5, 6, 7%? Yeah, I'll do that. I can put my money in Pax G and make even more money. There are different places where I can put my money, where I can have my money make money passively and not have to deal with a bank that's paying me nothing, who makes money off my money. Don't want to deal with that? Well, you can go buy your own treasuries. You can go buy your own treasuries, U.S. treasuries. Yeah. What do you think? That's what they're doing. That's right. They're going out buying treasuries, getting all that interest off of it, and then paying you about that much. Yeah, skip that. Then you have China recognizing that digital assets are legally owned, even though trading might still be illegal. But they're saying it's legally owned. A Shanghai judge said that. And I'm saying, yeah, it's going to be interesting how China plays out, because you get crazy, just varying opinions out of China. I'll say it like that. Contradictory opinions might be a better word, but varying opinions in between. So I don't know. We'll have to see how everything plays out. That's honestly how I feel about it. U.S. Bitcoin ETF inflows hit records. I think even Ethereum ETFs are hitting records too. And that's because that's a bunch of people. To me, it's a bunch of people that don't know how to buy it themselves, don't have time to buy it themselves. I'd be out there. Am I going to invest in an ETF when I could be buying it myself and paying nobody nothing? Yeah, I'll do that because I know how. Because I literally wrote the book, Crypto Foundations on Building Multi-Generational Wealth, where you learn the basics about crypto. So I'm confident when I go buy crypto. I'm confident when I go sell crypto. I'm confident that I'm not going to make a mistake. I'm confident that I understand the process for purchasing, whether it be a centralized exchange, decentralized exchange, wherever, whatever. I'm good because I have that baseline knowledge. Just saying, there are things that you need to pay attention to. What else do we have going on? We've got CELO's Layer 2 migration. Here's where the problem is. The sky is beautiful. It's like this bluish, purplish, like violet thing going on. It's just awesome. And the clouds making it layer. It's beautiful over there. Wow. Anywho, Coinbase once again is not going to support a chain's move to a different setup. So CELO saying we're going to move to being a layer 2 on Ethereum. And Coinbase is like, yeah, whatever, we don't care, we're not supporting it. I was making the same faces when they said we're not dealing with Tether anymore, only USDC. Interesting. So it's if you want to make a change to your blockchain, something like this, a significant change, Coinbase is saying, yeah, we don't care. We're going to do what we want to do. All right. I wonder what other exchanges are going to say. But it's like for Coinbase to be involved, it like takes a flipping miracle. And I'm just wondering why. Something else that's ticking me off. Nigeria reopens the $35 million case, bribery case against Binance. And I get it. They could have done it. I don't know. But the constant opening, reopening, how they treated that executive damn near died. I'm sitting back and I'm just saying, yeah, screw Nigeria. Screw Nigeria. I hate to say it, but you're giving sus, as my kids would say. Because I'm sitting back and I'm going, cases on again, off again. You have somebody jailed. They're not getting, medical treatment, this, that, the other. I'm like, I'm just not going to do business in Nigeria. Can't trust the government. Just not going to do business in Nigeria. So you're also opening up the case. You're only holding Binance. What about the officials? Because if you brought a case against them, you must know who took the bribes if there were indeed bribes. Not hearing anything about that. Not hearing anything about that. So for me, it's kind of like, well, you didn't give us a bribe, so now we're mad. Yo, screw Nigeria. If I'm a business, which I do own, I'm not doing business in Nigeria. I'm staying far away. That's pretty scary. That thing's going to just flip on a dime. Nah, I'm good off that. And Coinbase had a USDC earn program in Europe. Guess what just closed? Why? MiCA regulations. They were like, yeah, okay, fine. You want us to end it? We'll end it. Boom. Not a problem. We'll end the earn program. They're moving backward. They're going back there instead of going in this direction. I think Europe is going to have a problem when it comes to crypto. That's honestly what I'm thinking. But you know what we should do? That's right. We should go over the numbers. Let's do this. Let me get my notes out of the way. And we're going to start with the GMB Crypto Tracker Top 25. Let's move it over to losers first. That's right. Let's go over to losers. Woo! That's hard. I hit hard. But I want you to take a look because it stops right there. That's it. These are the losers. Chill Guy is down 5%. Has a 0.44 GMB X factor. Ethereum name service. This is nothing but profit taking. Down 8.36% with a GMB X factor of 1.5x. And I'm sitting here and I'm saying, yes, that can happen. I can see that. I think that is going to happen. I'm not worried about it. I would be looking to invest in Ethereum name service. That's also where we got a lot of our domains. We did Unstoppable and Ethereum name service to get control over our names. Other than that, there's nothing else on this list that I care about. Let's go over to the winners. Holy moly. Oof. Does that not look beautiful? Look at XRP. It's at $1.65, people, up 12.79%. Has a GMBX factor of 1.06. Yes. If you're holding on to a bag of XRP, you are dancing in the streets right now. Crazy. Is there anybody else on this list I care about? Artificial Superintelligence Alliance, FET, up to $1.64, up 11.74%, has a GMBX factor of 1.10. I think they're finally beginning to make the move that we expected they would make. At above $4 billion, I think FET might finally be on the right track. It's going to take some time, but I think FET might be on the right track. BitTensor is up 10%, has a GMBX factor of 0.21. Why? Because it kept hitting all-time highs. That's why. Who else is on here that I'm paying attention to? Stellar is up 9.64%. GMBX factor of 0.66. If XRP goes up, Stellar is going to go up. That's what I firmly believe. Stellar is now ranked number 14 in terms of market cap. Who else are we paying attention to? Render, not a shocker there, up 9.17%, GMBX factor of 0.53x. Wow. Next one up, HBAR, Hedera, up 8.96%, might as well say 9%, has a GMBX factor of 2.76. Oh yeah, Hedera is making moves. Hedera is making moves. You have Beam going up as well, 8.13%. Arjuna wanted me to pay attention to that. I do not hold a bag of Beam. I do not own a bag of Beam, but paying attention to it because Arjuna wanted me to pay attention to it. And then you have its GMBX factor of 0.66. Beam is making moves. It's absolutely making moves. Anyway, everybody, this is Eddie J on crypto for growmybag.tv. I hope you like what I'm doing. If you do, smash the like button. We need to grow this community to be even bigger than what it is. We're all about helping each other grow our bag, sharing information, and educating each other. So smash the likes, become Bitcoin members. Become Grow My Bag members. Why? Because members come with benefits. That's why. We got Big Baggers meeting that I'm going to be scheduling either later on today or tomorrow so we can set the date. Probably the second weekend of December is probably going to be the time to do it. And we're interested in having more big baggers join the conversation. That is a private video conference between all of us. And it is outstanding. We've gotten some great picks out of there. We got Peak. We got Mantra. I think it was Mantra or Manta, one of the two. We got that. We got a few picks out of there that actually started doing well and pumped up. So yeah, we want to pay attention to things. Anyway, everybody, this is Eddie J on crypto for growmybag.tv. I hope you have a good one. Bye-bye.